Hello everyone, ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between and everyone out of the spectrum. Welcome to the 5-year anniversary week of The Last Fallen. You heard me right. Anniversary week of The Last Fallen. 5 years. 5 years since the first ever installment of The Last Fallen. The first ever Last Fallen movie came out on August 23rd, 2021. 5 years later, it's coming out again as a remake, as a little refresh, visually. We, as y'all saw those years, we have remade it multiple times. Some with a twist, and some other with, yeah, then we're not good. So, we remade the first movie for the final time, as you may have seen in the trailer of One Final Time that came out on April 11th, and the I'm Gonna Win trailer. Since talking about this, so once we remade the Last Fallen, The Origins back in September 2024, John asked me if we could remake The Last Fallen 1. We already had decided to remaster The Last Fallen 3 and The Last Fallen 2. Since then, we have filmed The Last Fallen 3 reshoots and stuff, and John wanted to remake Last Fallen 1. So, that's what we did. The final version. Good looking. No bullshit. Finally. Took long enough. And since the 5-year anniversary is coming up, we decided to release it there. So, we did that, and it's good. It's so much better. It fits, and it looks good. So, since then, we've remade Last One 3. We have remade also Deja Vu by insistence of John. And we have remade also, since you might have seen in the I'm Gonna Win trailer, The Last Fallen Real Entity is announced for October 2026. We have remade it. We've seen some clips of it in The Last Fallen 3 remake back in December 2025. Deja Vu also, you might have seen the whole thing by now, because it's the whole intro of The Last Fallen 3 is just The Last Fallen Deja Vu remake. So, it's in there as well. The Last Fallen 1 remake. We've seen many shots throughout the movies that came out recently in Last Fallen 3. In the intro of Welcome to My Winter, in the intro of Bloody Summer, in everywhere. It's everywhere. And it's been teased quite a while, because it's been finished since a long time now. 2025, April 2025. It was done since then. So we decided to, since we've remade Last One 1 back in April 2025, Deja Vu back in August 2025, Last One 3 in December, we decided, I decided, since John wanted to remaster The Last One Real Entity, I was like, well, we've remade all those movies. We've remade all of them. Why not just remake Last One 2 as well? And John was like, okay. So, yeah, Last One 2 is coming back as well. And it's coming later this year. Before Last One 4. So, if you have missed it, August 23rd, 5:15 Europe time, The Last Fallen remake is coming out. August 24th, same time, the theme songs of The Last Fallen. Willow to Mr. Mask. August 25th, the last one, Deja Vu, is coming out. The remake. 26th, the theme song of Deja Vu. 27th, The Make, 5 years. 28th, the soundtrack album of the last one. And 29th, I made a little tribute to the whole saga of the last one. And in the 30th, the last one, Deja Vu, is getting a Will Reacts. We're getting the Will Reacts, of course. Every single movie has a Will Reacts. Genesis and Black Summer, and that's fine. We still doesn't have them, right? Yeah, it's coming soon. I hope. And then the 31st, to end the month, end the week, and the anniversary week, the last one is getting its Will Reacts as well. And sometime in September, it's not really part of the anniversary, but still, it's not part of the anniversary week, it's still part of the anniversary. A trailer for Lost Point 2 is going to be coming out in September, I think. So, yeah, stay tuned for all of that. Happy 5th anniversary of the last one. Thank you, everyone who have followed through all those times. Thank you for everyone that watched. Those who have watched the last one. Thank you for those who have helped me making the last one. Thank you, John Goldor, Dark Bear, Tristan, my brother. Thank you for making the last one with me. Thank you to Shiro. Thank you, Devon. Thank you, MT and Max. Thank you, everyone. Happy anniversary of the last one. Stop. See you on the next Last One movies.